swings off and takes a strike. Fouled off. He was late. Line drive. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. And that's a leadoff double.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Great hands on that swing to take the inside pitch and drive it into the gap for the double. It's easy to spin off
that was close.
like that, Boog, and you can pull that thing foul, but that was perfect.
And now, Ozzie Smith. Runner takes off. Transfer bobbled, and there's no throw. De La Cruz, the lone runner, stands at third with no outs. Right side. There for the out. Runner scores from third. Bryce Harper to the plate.
Good situational hitting right there. Grounds out. Gets that run in from third. They get on the board first.
Swing, and that ball
that was too early.
And foul ball.
Felt that.
No, with the shift
That was a bad
right
swing.
Into it. Handles, throws to first. Harper retired. 2 down, bases empty.
All right, 2 outs, bases empty. Let's do something.
Ground ball right side, and it goes
Just
early.
Foul.
Foul.
And I didn't get the bat over there.
And that's outside.
Let that one go by.
Base is empty. Out towards left center.
Seemed like it was going to drop,
on the move.
but
And he makes the
kind of
catch.
stayed up there.
And
So
that is that. Top of the second, Luis Robert now.
The designated hitter, Luis Robert.
Robert, the native of Cuba, signed with the White Sox in May of 2017. Ripped to short. Smith over to first in time. And they take care of Robert for the out. Mike Topman stands in now and watches strike one. Pitch misses there. 1-1.
1-1.
Way out front for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he chases that one. Out number 2. Edgar Caro in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Pitch misses there. 2-0.
Fell off to a
Too
great
bad,
start. He's
miss.
really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into
one
this
of
game.
them ripped in there.
2-1 now.
Do a high cut fastball and see if we can get some luck.
Swing and a high fly ball to left.
Yeah, that was
Dominguez
pitch to contact.
moving under this one.
That's
Makes the
fine.
grab, and that's back here at Oracle Park. Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. That one
Ooh,
back up
right back up the
gets
middle.
through. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield. And took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
The throw to second is offline.
Don't get many of them like that.
And the batter now, Jackie Robinson. And now a wide throw to third.
There we go.
Up the middle.
Another one straight up.
And no throw for some reason as he reaches first. And on the play, a run will come in to score. Here's the left fielder, Jason Dominguez. There's a strike. Dominguez getting to start in left, hitting 7th in today's lineup, and he was born in the Dominican Republic.
He probably gonna get caught that time. Oh. Oh, no.
Robinson leads off second with nobody out. Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Runner from second scores as they add on.
Well done, drives in the run. Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good. And that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate. It's even better when it gets you extra bases. Gotta love looking in at your dugout and seeing your teammates fired up.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. The throw in.
Good score off of that.
Safe. And the runner from second scores on the play. And it's 4-0. So man aboard. And next is the designated hitter, Jake Mangum. On the ground to first. Goes to second for one. Back to first, and it's over his head. Throw pulls him.
They could not pitch throw to first.
Here's the third baseman, Ellie De La Cruz. Doubled leading off the ball game, then came around to score the first run of the game. On the ground, right side.
Oh man, I could have got the bat over a little bit more.
And that is out number 2.
Shouldn't have been that weak of a hit.
The number 2 hitter, Ozzie Smith. And a foul ball.
Well, yeah.
And that one popped in the air left field. And Benintendi able to make the grab. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the third inning. Now at the plate, Andrew Vaughn. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-2 is the count.
Next offering misses. Ball 1.
There's some circle change action right there.
And that's downstairs and outside. Right through there, got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Left field, Dominguez on his way over, brings it in, and there's 2 down. Here's Josh Rojas. That one's in there, 0-1. There's the strike.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And that just misses.
He missed that.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Got a cut ball. Cut fastball.
Got him. And a nice. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here comes Bryce Harper.
Bottom of the third.
White back to work. In the air.
Probably shouldn't have swung at that.
And Benintendi able to make the grab. And there's 1 down. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Cal Raleigh. Not close with that one. And it's 1-0.
What was that?
I think this is an important inning on the mound for him in this game. He's got to find a way to settle things down and give some length in this start.
Oh, man.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
And get the bat up far enough. Do over.
On the ground at first. Steps on first for the out.
Didn't make nothing out of
2
that.
outs, base is empty. And now the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. That catches the top part of the zone.
We're going to swing at that.
Filling up the strike zone hasn't been the problem so far. It's the quality of the strikes. That's been the real issue. And you look at the first inning. That's what we saw.
1-1.
Out over the plate.
Here we go.
Fouled off left
Go.
side.
I thought I had the bat over there.
That one almost got him.
2 strikes. The count's full.
All right, full count.
And he walked
him.
You can stomach a 2-out walk to
That'll
certain
work.
players, but with his speed, this guy out there in the base pass, it could turn into 2 or 3 bases.
Robinson at the plate now. That's ball 1. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close. Runner goes again. Swing and a ball driven
straight
out
away.
to center. Taylor going back on this one.
Oh.
Calls it in on the warning.
That was going somewhere.
As we go to the top of the 4th. Stepping in, the White Sox leadoff man, Brooks Baldwin. And that one missing low.
You know, these White Sox, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Next offering is in for a strike.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Got him looking. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. So up next, Michael A. Taylor. He's 0 for 1. Check swing, and he went 0-1.
0-1.
On the ground, out to short. Smith just got him on that one. 2 down, bases empty. Lenny Sosa steps to the plate for the White Sox. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. Late on that fastball.
These hitters have come out ready to swing the bats early in the count and swing it often. If you want to score some runs, have an offensive explosion, that can be a route to doing it.
High fly ball, right field. Bench under it. And that is that. Bottom of the 4th. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez. Up the middle.
Oh, I shouldn't have swung at
grab
that.
one down. And now
I was bad. I was bad.
And a liner out into right center for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. So now the DH spot, Jake Mangum. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. That's hard hit on the line. Benintendi makes the grab for the second out. Ellie De La Cruz getting ready to hit. 1 for 2. Swing and a line drive and a base hit out into left center field. And now first and second with 2 outs. Safe there, and we've got runners at second and third with 2 away. And now
Should have left Deli
Number 73.
at first base so I can get the steal.
that one the other way, and that's a fair ball. One run is in. Another comes in to score. It's 6-0. A 2-run double.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with
Still get
consecutive
the
extra
steal
base
with
hits.
Ozzie,
Anytime
though.
you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel,
can only
and you
need
took the barrel straight to it. That's
3
great
more
right there.
steals with a shortstop.
And now here is Harper.
Ooh, he almost got caught.
He's safe. Smith at third with 2 away. Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Nabs it, and that ends the inning. Back here in San Francisco, and now the DH, Luis Robert Jr. Swinging a foul straight back. Robert measures 6 feet 2 inches, 230 pounds, and he was born in Cuba. Lifted in the air, right center
He
field.
should be able to get there.
Hauls it in, and there's one away. Here's Mike Tauchman. Went down on strikes his first time through. And that one is downstairs, and that is ball 1. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2.
Go back to Chicago.
One down, base is empty. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Bench going back. Has room.
All right.
He makes the catch. Edgar Carroll steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Well, I think the wind ended up being a factor right there. It's whipping in from right field right now. So otherwise, I think that ball's out of here.
0-1.
A dive. Nice
Nice.
stop to his knee. The throw.
Nice.
And that's a great play. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. And now the switch hitting catcher, Cal Raleigh. He swings and fouls one off.
Well, these players really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to
Oh,
me
man.
like they really
He got
wanted
all
to get him
turned
started
around.
early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
On the ground. And that's just foul. That hit him.
That got him.
And the leadoff
First
man is aboard
Help
to start
me.
the inning. Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. Swing and a miss. There's the
Oh,
slider.
I thought it was going to stay up.
1's the count.
Came out his hand up. I guess that is the definition of a slider.
That one ripped.
Caught that one, though.
Tauchman makes the catch. One down. So digging in, Jackie Robinson. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. Swings and sends a rocket to right.
Come on.
Tauchman pulls
That
it
was
down.
good.
There's 2 gone.
That was good all the way around.
Next to hit, Jason Dominguez. Swing and a ground ball off the middle. That's a base hit. They
I
stop
need
the
to
lead
try and
runner
go
at
to third
second.
on that.
Now 2 on with 2
The right
outs.
fielder, number 5.
Now here is Johnny Bench.
Bench.
First
Ball
pitch
1.
just misses.
So inside.
Next offering
Oh.
is fouled back.
Too early.
Two on. on 2 outs. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Fights it off.
I was too late.
Swings through that.
Man, that slider, boy.
Back here at Oracle Park, all set for the top of the 6th. And here's the first baseman, Andrew Vaughn. On the ground to the left. Slings it across. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And first offering is fouled off. Benintendi, the former first-round pick, Golden Spikes Award winner. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Rojas batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. 0-2 now as he swings through it.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That one just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And a swing.
There we go.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the DH, Jake Mangum. This one smoked out to left.
Oh.
And Benintendi able to make the grab. And there's 1 down. Ellie De La Cruz will hit next. And he grounds 1 to the right side.
Man, how you hook that like that? That was
2 up, 2
early.
Now
2 outs, base is empty. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Ozzie Smith. Hot shot to first base. And he's
Hooked it again.
This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
All right, Singy, let's rewind for a second. When you heard that they were going to put a pitch clock into the game, what was your first thought?
Well, I thought that these guys were going to have a very difficult time to be able to regroup after each pitch and be ready to execute some type of plan at the plate, and even for pitchers on the mound.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Michael A. Taylor steps to the plate for the White Sox. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. One of the things, though, that we've seen that is kind of a thread really in every sport, these are the elite players, and so they adjust, and they've done a great job adjusting.
Absolutely, and just you tip your cap to these guys because not an easy adjustment, but they look like they've been doing it their entire lives.
Making 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Sosa in the box again, takes the strike. 0-1. And that's in there for a strike with slider that finds the mark.
Got him.
Looking for the strike. Back here in San Francisco, here's Harper now. And that's off the inside. Side edge. And that's ball 1. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Reese Hoskins.
And he's a right-handed bat, but he handles same-side matchups pretty well.
I'll let some of these bench players at least play a little bit.
And it is 2-1.
He got away with
Trying to
one
parallel
there.
them up.
He can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. Makes the catch. And there's 1 down. Digging in,
Now
Cal
the
Raleigh.
catcher, Cal Raleigh.
That's a laser base hit.
Almost ducked too late.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. It sounded different than most hits coming off the bat. You don't need numbers to tell you the ball was hit extremely hard, but at 115 miles per hour, that's not an
Man, I was too early.
very often. Very impressive.
On the ground, 2 ball. Throws
It
the
won't be
first.
2. Oh, he
Plays
didn't
made
need 2
2 out.
anyway.
Now it's the second baseman.
Oh yeah, they
Jackie
did
Robinson.
need 2. They didn't get it.
Slice to right.
A
And
draw.
foul ball.
Just missed it.
Runner at second. 2 down. Here in the
Just
bottom of the
missed it.
7th. That one missed.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Back up the middle and a base hit. Now a long
They had
throw
to score
home.
off of that.
It's offline. The run comes in, and they're pulling away up by 7 now. Runner at first with 2 away. And now it's going to be Jason Dominguez. There goes the runner. That's in for a strike. And that's a stolen base, not even close. Check on the runner. Robinson back on a
That was
dive.
almost an error, look like.
Runner on the go again. Pitching for a strike. Throw to third. Save. Down to the dirt, swing and a
Man,
miss.
get out of here.
And it's in time for the third out, so that'll end the inning. And we're back.
Leading off
And
for the
now the
White
D.
The designated hitter.
New pitcher now, Joe Kelly.
Robert.
And he's got a nice lead to work
Now
with,
pitching.
so he should come in throwing strikes,
Jay.
attacking these hitters.
Raleigh.
Kelly, the slender right-hander, swings through that one for
No
strike
balls,
2.
2 strikes.
Next pitch is downstairs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. One gone here. Topman at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty
0-1's
there.
the count.
Check swing, called strike.
0-2's the count.
Up and in.
That's a ball.
Going to count 1 and 2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow left field. Dominguez makes the grab. 2 down.
Man,
2 down,
what
bases
is going
empty.
on?
Edgar Caro steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Well, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
Inside ball.
That's inside. And that's ball 1. In the air to left center. Dominguez. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. On to the bottom of the 8th. Now it's the right fielder, Johnny Bench. Swing and a ball
Drop.
popped in the air.
Oh,
And that will drop
so
foul.
close. Need them Reds hits.
Fought off foul.
I came up too late.
That one
That's out.
outside. Now 1 and 2. This one
I
in
was
the
too
air,
low.
center
Oh
field.
no, it was
Taylor
actually
under this one.
good contact.
He makes the grab. 1 up, 1 down. Next is the DH, a switch hitter, Jake Mangum. In the air, out
Come
towards
on.
left center.
Oh, that's a good
Snags it
PCI.
for the second out.
I didn't come off that bat like that.
Down the third baseman, Ellie De La Cruz. Hit on the ground to short. Baldwin slings to
He's
first.
out.
That's the inning. Back here at Oracle Park, and now So they turn things over to the righty, Lee Smith.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters.
That to right, bench settles under it. Makes the
go.
grab one away. Andrew Benintendi up to the plate. Just 2 more outs to go in this bid for a no-hitter.
And physically, there's probably some fatigue, but mentally, which might be what's most important, he seems as strong now as he's been on.
The other way, and it goes just foul. Swing and a high fly ball right field.
Mo pitch the contact.
Bench makes the play, and there's 2 down. They're down to their final out on the road. Don't have a hit today. Josh Rojas steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger. Perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at-bat to hit.
Strike 3 called. It's a no-hitter.
Well, no-hitters are awesome, but there's something really fun and cool.
Check. Point. I need 7 more hits. Need the home runs. I got the stolen bases. I got the hits. The people that's fast. I need extra base hits. And some more reds. So extra base hits from 80 speed or higher. And some home runs from shortstops and the switch hitter. Okay. What was it? It's just some switch hitters. Let's try to get a switch hitting center fielder in. Okay. And that's a red. Let's get people with 80 speed. I think he's fast too. Yeah, he's fast enough. Oh, he's fast. Is he a switch hitter? Yeah, he's a switch hitter. Oh, he's a switch hitter. And Clark's a switch hitter. Let me check real quick. We need 7 switch hitters, 5 home runs, and 8 base hits with people that's faster than 80 speed. And then we need, what is this? 16 Reds hits. So Okay, so he's a switch. He's the red. I don't think he's a switch hitter, but he will fulfill the extra base hits for the speed. I know he would. No, he would. No, switch. So he's the only one that I wouldn't need. Yes. Let's put Clark in there because he's a switch hitter. Yeah. And let's go with it with this. That should take care of some of those. Good extra base hits, but extra base hits can be home runs too, so that don't matter. Go back to target field. Cueto, and let's go.
And here is Brooks Baldwin. And that is out of play. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. Caught and missed. Struck him out. Now one away. Michael A. Taylor stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Next offering in there for a strike. And 1-1. And that's outside.
That ball went out.
One out, base is empty. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
2-2 the count.
That misses the zone. Full count now.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one the other way.
Ooh, that's trouble.
And it hops over the wall for an automatic double. And here is Sosa to the plate. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Man at second. And that one fouled off. That one just missing inside. And the count 1-2. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Finch makes the catch. And there are 2 down. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Robert now at the plate. Swinging a foul straight back. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. Next pitch is outside. Good eye right there. 2 outs. And 1 in scoring position.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And La Pantera
Got him.
back in Minnesota. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Ellie De La Cruz.
Decent hits.
Line to
Extra
left.
base hits.
And that's down. A base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Checks over to first, back safely. Next to hit, Ozzie Smith. Swung on, belted. That's back there. And it's off the wall. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The relay throw. The tag.
Oh, he caught him.
Next is
Get out of here.
baseman Tony Clark. Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. Throws to first in time. Here's the catcher to hit, Cal Raleigh. Foul ball.
Ah, that was late.
Worm burner into the outfield.
Right in the gap.
And that extends the inning. So
That
next, Jason Churio.
Jason Churio.
Hard hit down the line and left.
Drop. Oh, almost.
Swing and a ball lined out
That was
towards
a bad.
center. Taylor.
That was a
makes the
bad
catch.
swing.
And that is the third out of the inning. Second inning
Leading
set
off
to
for the White
go.
Sox,
Now the left fielder,
number
Andrew
23,
Benintendi.
Andrew Benintendi.
Cueto back to work. And a swing and a miss. Benintendi getting the start in left, hitting fifth in today's lineup. A former first-round pick back in 2015. Struck him out. He says, I don't care about draft rounds. Take a seat. Mike Tauchman, the next to hit, takes ball one. That one finds the zone. One ball, one strike.
One strike.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
All right.
Two strikes.
Get the strikeout.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
No
2
ball,
out,
2
space is
strikes.
empty. Swings through it for the K. Back at target field, bottom of the second. And here is Jackie Robinson. Pitch misses. 1-0.
You know, you hear about a lot of guys who are 2 or 3 sports stars in college. Jackie Robinson, a 4 sports star. He was a Division I standout in baseball,
good drop.
basketball, football, and track. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So, pretty incredible hands to.
That one ripped left field. Out of
Oh,
here.
it's out of here.
He sends a rocket to left. It's 3-0. And now the right fielder, Johnny Bench. That one at 95 missed up top.
Half fastball.
In the air, right field. Tauchman pulls it down, and there's one away.
It's a good
Strike that one
recovery,
out.
though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
To the right side, Sosa fires in time.
Early.
So the lineup flips over. Here's the third baseman, Ellie De La Cruz. Scored the first run of the game back in the first after a single to reach base. That one down the line.
Oh,
He takes it
man.
himself to the bag, and that'll
To get the bat down.
all set for the start of the inning. And here's the catcher, Edgar Caro. That's out to center field. Churio should have this one. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Do some
Here's
pitch to
Josh
contact.
Rojas. In the air to left down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Inside. And the count 1-2. Just misses with that one. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Back to the top of the White Sox lineup. Brooks Baldwin steps to the plate for the White Sox. That's in there. That's strike one. Swing and a pop-up. Foul and a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. The shortstop takes the ball.
There we go.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the bottom of the third. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Ozzie Smith. Just missed.
Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. His third inning so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
Base hit.
Oh, it should be a double. We're going to try it.
And he'll pull
There
it
we
to
go.
second safely. And here's the first baseman, Tony Clark. He's 0 for 1. And that one goes straight to the backstop. No advance.
Could have tried it, but
Smith
didn't
stands at
really want
second
to.
with no outs. And another ball.
Oh, you got to give me something over the plate.
Late on that fastball.
I missed it.
He's going to have to make sure that
I
he
didn't get
stays
the bat
patient
up anyway.
because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys
All right,
doing
here
anything,
we go.
what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field.
Oh,
It's down,
I
a
still
base
can
hit.
score
Coming
though.
home. Throw cut off to second. That's out number
Ah.
1. And a run comes in to score. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Cal Raleigh. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And it's
I
foul
shouldn't
away.
have swung at that.
1 out, base is empty, and a run in here in the last half of the third. And misses inside. Not even close there. And a count 2-1. High fly ball out towards left field. Way back there. That's long gone.
Nice.
He flexes his power with that swing. It's 5-zip. Base is empty, 1 away. Jason Churio digs in now. 0 for 1 so far. Line drive, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
The batter, number
Jackie
5.
Robinson, the
Second
next to hit,
baseman,
singled and
Jackie
scored his first time.
Robinson.
That one out to
Oh, I
right.
shouldn't have swung at that. It
And
actually
it
worked.
stays fair. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only
Now
1
pitching
away.
for Chicago.
Jason Dominguez
Number
will hit
73.
next. He's already homered here in this one.
Gonzalez.
And there's a ball. Popped in the air, left field.
Man, straight up popped up.
Benintendi hauls it in, 2 away. So first and second with 2 outs. Johnny Bench now at the plate. He's 0 for 1. And the first offering is not close.
Wasn't falling for the high fastball. Ooh,
Tough spot right here. A couple
That's
runners
close.
on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate,
Come
it's going to bring
on.
in some runs.
Might have been a strike anyway. I just needed to get the bat down.
And a foul ball.
I got the bat up. This was late.
Ripped on the ground a second. In time to Vaughn. And that'll keep more runs. And we're back. Now the number 2 hitter, Michael A. Taylor. That catches the zone for a strike, and it's 0-1.
You know, these White Sox just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. Strikeouts are a little easier to stomach in baseball today, but even by those standards, they're going down way too often, and I think they're having a hard time getting any momentum going as a result.
Sosa, the next to hit, takes outside. And it's 1-1.
1-1.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Just missed.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Next pitch off the plate, and the count's full. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. 2 outs, base is empty. And now it's Luis Robert. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate.
All right.
Has room, and he makes the catch. Bottom 4, now it's the DH, Jake Manga. Grounded out his first time.
Manga.
Liner out at second.
Got that
And
one.
now Ellie De La Cruz.
From up here, it looked like that liner might be splitting the gap in right center. That's one of those atom balls you just have to live with as a hitter.
Oh,
He swings and drives one out to deep left
good.
field. And in one hops the wall.
Let's get a double out of that.
And that's a double. 1 out, runner at second. And the batter will be the shortstop, Ozzie Smith. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0.
I wasn't falling for that one.
Up the middle.
Oh,
In time to Vaughn. 2 away.
not bad.
And now the first baseman, Tony Clark. Out towards right center.
I know that's
well
getting
struck.
down.
And it hits the fence. The run scores from third.
Comes through with the RBI. When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit more, it's definitely out of here.
And it's
There we
through
go.
for a hit. Coming home.
4 off of that.
He'll score, and it's an RBI single. It's 7-0.
Picks himself up an RBI. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Here's a swing and a line drive and a base hit into right field.
You can't get the
And
third
out to
off of that.
Ward. Here's the second baseman, Jackie Robinson. He's 2 for 2. Rips one to right. Topman snags it. New inning getting started. Here's the left fielder, Andrew Benintendi. Right through there for a strike.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So it cracks double digits with his 10th strikeout.
The right fielder, number 18, Mike
Topman at the plate and takes high there. Popped up. De La Cruz brings it in. And there's 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Andrew Vaughn now. And there's a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
That clips the corner.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Goes down looking. Back in Minnesota, digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez. That's in there.
Ooh, that was a
These
tight
guys,
one.
simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. Everything seems to be clicking, and the 6 extra base hits in the game kind of tells you everything you need to know. They're not getting fooled up there at all.
Way
2 balls,
inside.
1 strike.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. So
Nah, he can't get the second one.
Johnny Bench digs in now. 0 for 2 in this one. Grounder might be 2. To second, there's 1. On to Vaughn. 2. And the batter now, Jake Mangum.
Sometimes double plays get turned so quickly that you don't really get to appreciate all of the finer details and how
Makes the play, and it's out. Back at target field, top 6. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Edgar Caro. And that's fouled off. And that is cut on and missed. 0-2.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Just off the inside edge. And a swing and a miss. Now a dozen strikeouts for him in this one. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Foul ball there. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, the White Sox leadoff man, Brooks Baldwin. Swinging a foul out of play. The 0-1. Late on that fastball.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That one to first, Clark. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the third baseman, Ellie De La Cruz. Swing ball. Lays out, but he
This should
can't
still be a
squeeze
hit.
it. No throw, and he reaches safely. Man at first, stepping in, Ozzie Smith. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. Ellie on the move. Safe in second, and he easily steals the bag. Runner goes again. This to center field. Taylor snags it on the run.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Runner breaks for third. Pitches low.
That's down.
Safe. That's 2 stolen bases now for Ellie De La Show. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. In comes the runner from third. It's an RBI single, and it's an 8-run lead.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI.
White Sox going with a new arm, number 61.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Man at first, one away. That one almost got him.
Inside, ball 3.
think that's three balls. If I'm not mistaken.
That one is absolutely belted.
Oh.
And a foul ball. And a swing and a miss there.
Oh, man, I swing at that.
3-2.
All right, full count.
There's a swing and a drive.
Don't drop.
And it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. Coming home.
I thought that was a home run.
The throw's offline. He's safe. And they now lead by 9.
Back-to-back base hits. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
And now, Jason Churio. And that one finds its way through. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. Save! In comes the run from second. And it's a double-digit lead as they're up by 10. Man at first with one gone. And now here is Jackie Robinson. Hit hard, base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez. He's already homered in this game. High fly
Man,
ball
that
down
was
left
late.
field line. And that is a foul ball. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. Traffic on the bases with 3 already across here in the bottom of the 6th. Base hit center field. Coming home. The throw in. He's safe. It's 11-0.
They are really feeding off each other. That's 5 hits in a row. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely
That
felt
was
good.
late.
Now here is Johnny Bench. The pitch. And he grounds one back up the middle, and a base hit knocks in a run.
This is unbelievable. That's now 6.
Now it's going to be
Number
Jake
46,
Mangum.
Bryce Wilson.
In the air out towards
Oh,
right center.
shit.
Taylor on the move to the alley. Makes the
Get the
grab.
third on that.
Runner tags at second, and he moves up a base. So 2 away with runners at the corners. So the batting order turns over. Ellie De La Cruz getting ready to hit. Ground ball.
Oh, man. It was early.
Bag, ends the inning.
Straight up chopper.
Back here in a
Leading
blowout,
off for
which
the
gives
White
us a
Sox,
chance to
the
talk
center
about
fielder,
just
number
about
24,
anything.
Bro,
Michael
don't get me
A.
fired.
Taylor.
Singy, one of the biggest ways the game has changed bullpen arms. So many elite level bullpen arms.
Yeah, and I'm glad I'm not playing anymore. I mean, it's just a nightmare. When that door swings open out of the bullpen, you know what's coming in is 95 and above with at least one nasty pitch.
Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one away. Sosa in the box now. No balls and a strike. Fastball is outside. The other component is you get less viewings of a specific pitcher. So your ability to go to school on one guy, you maybe get 2 looks at him and then he's gone.
Yeah, and I mean, these guys utilize the iPads and try to see previous footage of that pitcher, but it's just not the same as having an actual look.
Grounds one to short. Smith fires across the diamond, and 2 away to start the 7th. Ground ball left side and foul ball. Out to short.
Don't pitch
Throws
the
across the
contact.
diamond, and they take care. And we're back. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Ozzie Smith. Wilson back to work. The shortstop takes the ball. A sliding stop over to first, and he gets him. Nicely done. Next is switch hitting first baseman Tony Clark. That's a hit. So a man at first. Cal Raleigh will hit next.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Back up the, oh, that got him. Stretches out. And
Get out of here.
Takes it to the bag himself. And back in Minnesota. Benintendi up. Pitching change here. Mark
Now
Davis.
pitching.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
Davis, a 6'4" lefty. He features a four-seam fastball, a curve, a changeup, a splitter, and he works in a slider.
Wow, he got away with a mistake right there.
And the 0-2. Lifted in the air down the left side. Dominguez hauls it in for the out.
Making them harder and harder.
And there's a foul ball. One down, base is empty. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
The 0-2. And the slider just misses. Struck him out swinging. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Vaughn up for the third time here. Watches that one miss. And that's in for a strike. Inside corner for a strike. 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Back at target field. Here's the center fielder, Jason Churio. Line drive.
Great
And Benintendi able to make the grab. And a quick out, number 1. And now, Jackie Robinson. First pitch, and he just misses. Ground ball up the middle. Gets to it with a slide. To first. And save.
There's a hole in that dirt. He wants to get that.
At the plate, Jason Dominguez.
Chase that.
The 0-1. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. Robinson round second, heads for third. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out. Now it's the right fielder, Johnny Bench.
Number 5, Johnny Bench.
That's a base hit. Run scores.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate.
Oh, that was horrible.
Fired to second. Throw to first. Safe. So digging in, Ellie De La Cruz. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Vaughn takes it to the bag. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set to start the 9th in this one. Now, Edgar Caro. And first pitch fastball is in for a strike. That one missing inside. They turn things over to the southpaw, Gregory Soto.
Now pitching.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
And down on strikes he goes. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
0-1's the count.
And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. Next pitch misses inside. Now 1-2. And that one ripped into right. Fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. To second, but way too late. Safe there.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Turned on that inside pitch nicely and ripped it down the line to pick up 2 bases. That can be a tough pitch to keep fair, but his timing was great.
That one at triple digits. The shortstop takes the ball. One out, the runner at second here in the top of the 9th. And now the center fielder, Michael A. Taylor. Strike 1. Swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. Coming home. He will score. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
Everything came together for him. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back. And that is the ball game. 13-1 is how it ends. For Chris Single.
We got the hits. Need the home runs. We got the stolen bases. We got the fielding. We need 5 more high-speed hitters. Extra base hits for 5-speed hitters. And 11 more reds. And we done with that part. So right now we at what, 24? So we only need 20. Let's see what his moments. Oh, wait a minute. I only need it. Basically one more game with him. Get that 4 points. Seemed like that was 12. That's 12. 24. We had 28 from my count. 4. Oh, so that's 8. 12, 16, 20, 24. Okay, so what I can do quickly. Me running another game with him. That's 4. I basically need 5 more things. So, here go 5. Okay, so let's try to run through these moments. I should be able to get at least 4 of those moments. If I can get 4 of them, like I said, that PXP one.
First and second.
Another game, I should be able to have that.
Cruz, the next to hit. Gibson back to work. Swing and a miss as he was
I
late
missed
that
that.
time.
0-1.
Swing and a miss.
No
Look
balls,
at that.
2 strikes.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Shouldn't have swung at
He
that,
knows
but
they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there.
And that one handled. 1 second. Over to first. Safe.
get one try.
Ellie De La Cruz, the next to hit for the Reds. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Bottom fell out.
One strike.
That one
There
is
we go.
absolutely belted.
That's a double.
And it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. One runs in. The relay to the plate. The tag, and he's out.
Do another extra base hit.
We head to the bottom of the second. In now for the Reds, Ellie De La Cruz.
De La Cruz.
The pitch behind
Oh,
that
shouldn't have
swing.
swung at
It's
that.
Strike one.
Threw that
One
fastball
strike.
right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if
No,
he
that's
continues
out.
to climb the ladder.
And that one is inside.
Right, 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Fouls one off.
Oh, I had it,
2.
and I missed it. Played on it.
Swing
Ooh.
and a miss, and he got him. Ellie De La Cruz digs in now. His first at-bat was a strikeout. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
He got
It's
away with
0-1.
one there, but he knows he
Late.
can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Ripped to the right
that's
field,
not
base
double.
hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
He was all over.
Back here at Great American Ballpark, bottom of the 6th. So now here's the Reds cleanup hitter, Ellie De La Cruz. And that misses. And that's ball
Okay.
one.
The Reds signed Ellie in 2018, but it took a few years for him to stand out in their minor league system. In 2021, he went from an unranked prospect to a player on a fast track to the majors. Few scouts out there believe a growth spurt helped change
I
Ellie's
shouldn't have
entire
swung at
career.
that. That was
the
a
Reds were
panic
lucky
swing.
they even noticed De La Cruz. They sent a scout to the Dominican Republic to watch a different player, but Ellie...
There we go.
This ball is hammered deep center field. Way back there. On its way. Out of here.
Get That's still a base.
And now the right fielder, Reese Hines. Tayo back to work. Ellie looking to steal.
Outside.
Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
And let's tally one hit.
Ellie De La Cruz now at the plate. Swing and a
Ooh.
miss as he was late.
That was 100.
0-1.
Expecting that.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Coming on is
Ow.
Pham to make the play. So 1 out, nobody on. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Ellie De La Cruz. Hit on the ground up the middle.
What's
That's
that?
a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Okay. Let's try home run one. Let's try it a couple times. I can never hit them when I would need to. Try it a couple times. Other than that, I'll just play another game to get the PXP and just get it like that.
Now it's the shortstop.
I ain't gonna spend all day on this.
Slider misses outside.
You know, one of the most memorable innings ever for Ellie happened in July 2023. In one inning, De La Cruz hit it.
That one ripped.
Yeah, that's a double.
In from third is the tying run. And it's off the wall. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double. One down, runner at third. De La Cruz getting ready to hit. On the ground, right
blew
side.
that one.
Fires over to Hoskins, but the game is tied as the run comes.
And fully pick up the ball all the way.
And now the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. Up the middle. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly.
Gotta watch that on the next one. You going down there. I'm not swinging at that.
One down, runner at third. Ellie De La Cruz will hit next.
Trying to hang out up here. Throw something down there, you can have it.
He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
That was it.
You can feel the extra attention on Ellie anytime he comes to the plate. This guy's a player that
Spokes could be trouble. The tying run is in to score from third.
All right.
One down, runner at third.
Yeah, we're
Next
not
to
gonna
hit,
spend
Ellie
all
De
day
La
on here.
Cruz.
So where we can get the points.
The shortstop takes the ball.
So here's a fun note on Ellie. He became the youngest player in high A ball to homer from both sides of the plate in the same game, and it gets better. He did it again 2 games later. Those are the type of games that tend to get you promoted in the minors.
Slash foul down the right side.
I was still lower than I wanted.
And that one hammered.
That might get out. Nope.
And it's a one-hopper off the wall.
I didn't think so.
Extra bases.
Okay. Let's line it up again. This is the last one.
One down,
I'll just go. I'll play something else to get the point.
Ellie De La Cruz.
I'm not gonna spend all day on this.
Hit on the ground to the right side. What a stop. Throws from his knees.
Although that was a, I do one more. That was a bottom slider. I shouldn't even swung at that. I do
Ellie
one
De La
more.
Cruz, the next to hit for the Reds.
Again, the bottom sinker. What else we got? It was just a home run. And we're not going to get that quickly. We could get that. So in between the extra base hits with 80 speed and 11 Reds hits, and one home run, or him just playing, we can do that. Slow. Okay, let's do slow. So let's put I haven't tried Range yet. Wanted to try him. Let's put him out there. Put Crow back. And Let's put. I didn't know Soto was that slow. Secondary, but that field it. Oh, gotta be. Put in right field. Oh, we got some fast guys. Nope. Good. He's right at 80. I don't know. Oh, come on. We gotta kidding me. We gotta go this far down the bench. Got somebody. Simpson, he could. And Meisner, he could. Clark could. Langford. Trying to find somebody I don't normally use also. Yeah. I'm missing out on somebody else. But looks like it looks like to go with to go with Simpson. And the game froze. You gotta be kidding me. Hopefully it's just a momentary pause. Doesn't look like it is. Had to come out, switch over, switch over, switch over.
Hi, everybody. It's Book Shambi. Welcome to the show.
Oh, let's get this over with. And we got some. Yeah. Pretty sure somebody at first base. Yeah. Peru. Who somebody had some space. Jackie got Ozzy got speed, but he doesn't have. He can hit a double though. Hit a double. Let's put Paris back in there. Somebody somewhat fast. One has to be. Oh, really is. Well, well, well. Um, guess I can try him there anyway, just to get some extra reps. And then for here, it doesn't matter. Just somebody that's fast that can work third baseman. I still need to. Let's go with that. Okay. Jackie Westberg. Who's with the Reds? Let's do Reds. Just in case. Extra. Oh, because that don't even matter. Yeah, that wouldn't even. We didn't put so much. That wouldn't even matter. Um, and the hit doubles. Pass. That way, game. At the same time, trying to find somebody I probably haven't played with yet. So that way, might find some. I don't see. Then too, we can work on the team affinity too. Crab Dixon, Buck O'Neil. Rich Ashburn could be good for a double. Hensley, yeah, Ty Kinsley. And then third base. We'll leave De La Cruz in there so that way the fail safe hitting hitting the PXP. He will be the fail safe to do that. We'll leave him in there. Okay. And on the bench, people don't matter. All right. Go. Pretty much everybody's fast. Oh. Should be able to get five extra base hits off speedy players. Should be able to do that. Should be able to do that pretty quickly. Yeah, we can quit on it. We can quit out of it after we. Everybody's fast, so the lineup does. We just go on with it.
Now the third baseman, Ellie De La Cruz. Not even close there. And this one is off and running. The changeup missing. 2-0. Swing and a high fly ball.
That should be in. Yes.
Get to it as it drops into the corner.
That's one.
Into second safely. It's a leadoff double to start the game. So digging in, Ozzie Smith. And that's downstairs and outside. De La Cruz stands at second with no outs. Ground ball.
Oh, that was a weak hit.
Sosa to first. One out in the top of the first. So the go-ahead run in scoring position.
Okay.
And now the first baseman, Rod Carew. And there's a rocket into the
that should be
outfield.
2.
And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
That's a double. Don't need 5.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took
my
the
swing
barrel
at
straight
that.
to
That
it.
was
That's
way
great
too
work
high.
right there.
This one in the dirt. Carew up to third on the wild pitch.
Heads up base running right there.
That was horrible.
Runner on at third, one gone.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And he grounds one to the right side. On to first. Now 2 away as they get a run across. So 2 down now, and here is Pete Crow Armstrong. Just missed. Crow Armstrong goes 5 feet 11 inches, 22 years old. A former first-round pick in 2020. And that one in the air center field.
That's caught.
And that's the third out. Back here on the south side. And now Brooks Baldwin. Right through there for a strike.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Got him looking as the fastball runs back over the inside corner. Michael A. Taylor stands in now and watches strike one. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
0-2 is the count.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 down, bases empty. And here is Sosa to the plate. That one's in there, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-2.
Swing and a miss. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started.
All right.
Now it's the second baseman, Kyron Paris. Martin back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
Came up. Bring the bat up.
Here's a high
Man,
fly
I
ball out
kept
to
the
center.
PCI down.
Makes the catch. 1 down. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Tim Raines.
Go Tim
Maybe
Raines.
expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass.
Here we go.
Line drive, base hit.
That's not a double,
So they get a
though.
man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what
Simpson.
you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Now at the plate, number 96. Swing and that ball smashed out of line. And Benintendi able to make the grab. And there's 2 down. So up next, Ian Kinsler.
Go Kinsler. There we
Swing and
go.
a base
That's a
hit.
double. Gonna run that one out.
Lead runner gets
Gotta
the
catch
stop
me.
sign at third. It's a 2-out double.
It
Second
says
and
3.
third now. Back to the top of the lineup. Now here is Ellie De La Cruz. Yeah, don't need much damage here. Just a base hit. Likely will score 2. Lays
Oh,
down
that's
the
another.
line.
That's a
This
double.
looks like extra bases. 1 run is in. Now 2 runs scored.
That's 4.
It's 4-0. A 2-run double.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Nice job
One
of driving
more.
that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the
Oh, that
opposite
was
field,
early.
and it doesn't always translate into the game.
Very
right
early.
there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Foul ball there.
Oh, man. That
De La
ball
Cruz
way
at
down.
second with 2
That
down.
ball down in the dumps.
That
1
one
ball,
not close.
2 strikes.
And the count is 1-2. Outside with a breaking ball. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Carroll gathers, throws to first. Here on the south side, bottom half of inning number 2. So here's Robert now. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
0-1.
That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Andrew Benintendi in the box now. No balls and a strike. Fly ball to right. On the move. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down.
Fell off to a great start. He's really
That is
cruising
it.
out there on the
No
mound.
right
He's
field.
got a chance to
Mark.
get through these first 2 innings with under
Not
20
bad.
pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
I understand.
Mike Tauchman in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. 2
No
out,
balls, 2
space is
strikes.
empty. Hacks and misses. It's top half of the 3rd inning, and here's the first baseman, Rod Carew. Inside, ball 1.
I think this is an important inning on the mound for him in this game. He's got to find a way to settle things down and give some length in this start.
Up the middle,
Man, that's not
and
a
no
double,
one can
though.
get there. Ben Rice getting ready to hit. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these players doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making...
Oh, great stop.
Nah,
Here's
yeah.
one. Back to first, double play.
Man, that is such a tough double play to execute as a first baseman, to not only field the ball and make a good throw to second with a runner in the baseline, but also to hustle back to first base and get set up to receive the return throw. That takes great.
That is the inning. And we're back. Andrew Vaughn now.
Making this last hit.
At 96,
hard.
that pitch is in for a strike.
0-1.
Swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Now it's the White Sox catcher, Edgar Caro. That's off the inside corner, and it's 1-0. Swings through that one for strike 1.
1-1.
Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Here's Josh Rojas. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Foul ball. The wind to kick the pitch. Goes down swinging for the... Back here on the south side. On to the 4th. Here's the second baseman, Kyron Paris. High in the air, out to right.
Right to him.
And there's one away. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Tim Raines.
Tim
1 for 1 with a
Raines.
single so far. Here's a rocket out to left. And Benintendi able to make the grab. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a ground ball.
Not a
And
double,
that
though.
squirts through. And that keeps the inning alive.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. He kind of
Oh,
rolled over
Kinsler.
on his pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that
That's
anytime
not
you
a
can
double,
get him to
though.
find a hole.
Base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Yeah, the batter now, Ellie De La Cruz.
Ooh,
Slapped
that was
hard
late.
the other way, but foul. First and second, 2 down. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul.
Couldn't swung at that.
Fights that the count remains 0-2.
Got me again.
2 outs. And that's,
That's
off
off the plate.
the inside edge. And a count 1-2.
Problem.
On the ground, right side. In time to Vaughn. 3rd out. Back at right field. Leading off, Brooks Baldwin. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
0-1.
You know, these White Sox, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. Strikeouts are a little easier to stomach in baseball today, but even by those standards, they're going down way too often, and I think they're having a hard time getting any momentum going as a result.
Taylor, now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Swings through that one for strike 2.
0-2.
Outside.
2
1
strikes.
and 2 to count. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. With number 9 for him in this game. 9. Sosa at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that
0-1.
one. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Makes the grab. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now Ozzie Smith. Martin back to work. First pitch swinging, and it's a knock. And a
Only a
board on the
single.
leadoff single.
Now pitching for the
And now
White
the first
Sox,
baseman, Rod Carew.
number 40, Tyler Gilbert.
Ball
Oh,
one,
that's
no
out.
strikes. Very few would question that Carew was one of the top hitters of the 1970s. That missed by a
2-0.
lot, and it's 2-0.
The stats Carew put up from 1972 to 78 were just amazing. I mean, it was the prime of his career, won 6 batting titles over the course of 7 years.
And Benintendi able to make the grab, and there's one down. And here's the catcher, Ben Rice. Swing and a miss as he chases
shouldn't
that
swung
one
at that.
darting out of the
0-1's the
zone.
count.
Swung on, popped up left side. Fair ball.
All right, might be a
The
double.
throw in,
No,
but he's in there easily.
He's safe.
Well, that's
I
one of those
think-
knocks where you almost expect to get
I
some
think that's
jabs
just a
from your
regular
teammates
hit.
when you get back to the dugout. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound,
Line drive, caught.
that swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Harris
Ball, that's
up for
out.
the third time here. Watches that one miss. And that one fouled off.
I was early.
On the ground to third. Fires across the diamond, and that is here on the south side. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Now it's the DH, Luis Robert Jr. Fastball for a strike.
You know, these White Sox just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. We're in the back
Ball
half
one.
of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the
There we
rest of the
go.
way.
This one popped up.
Trying to pitch the contact so we can
Carew
get this
settles
over
under
with.
it and makes the catch. And there's one down. And that one fouled off. Cueto ready to fire now. In the air, left field, down the line.
Oh, got him.
And there's 2 away. Here's Mike Tauchman. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Swing and a foul out of play.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Struck him out. And we're back. Now the left fielder, Tim
Right,
Raines.
Tim Raines. Let's see what you got.
That's outside.
outside.
And that's ball 1. Slice the other way. That's a
Yes.
base hit.
Single action.
So a runner aboard to start the inning. And now the right fielder, 1 for 2. And a first pitch
Just
fastball
swung at
is
that.
in for a strike.
Really should have swung at that.
And that one hit to
ball's
first.
I
foul.
wasn't
It's
ready.
a foul ball.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough.
All
to
right,
get
Kinsley.
this kind of speed in the batter's
Let's
box.
do it.
Up the middle. So-so.
Ah,
Not in time.
Yep, he
He's
made it.
safe.
take up a base hit though. Give you that.
He's a guy who can fill up a scorecard.
Earn that one.
Everyone stops what they're doing when this guy's at the dish. He's a dream player for fans.
Okay, there we go.
Laser
That's a
could be
double.
trouble, headed for the plate. One run across, rounds third, headed for the plate. Just ahead of the throw, he scores. It's 6-0. One down. And now the shortstop, Ozzie Smith. 1 for 3. On the ground, right side. Gloves it on the dive. There's one. The tag.
That's fine.
Bottom of the 6th.
Leading up.
All right. We can quit out of that. And we should have Taylor Cruz. Yep. And we do. Just let him play there. Oh, it froze up on me. You gotta be kidding me. Got to be kidding. It's absolutely ridiculous.
Hey, everyone, it's Book Shambi. Welcome to the show.
And bring Jackie. Or, no, Jackie, because he can play multiple positions. You always need somebody on the bench that can play a bunch of different positions. Might have to take her out because he needs somebody with just pure speed. And thinking Ricky Henderson. Also thinking um, Ozzy. Let's go, Ricky. That's just pure power. That's pure power. Speed. Speed. All right. Upper. Yep. So that's the for right now squad. Let's see what else got. Got that completed. Got that completed. Got that complete. Okay. And let's see. We only got 22. Yeah, we might as well. Yeah, let's see. There we go. We got a diamond. Shortstop. Cruz. We needed him. So that was good anyway. Whew. All right, got some balling is a habit packs. That's one. All right. We can tighten up some collection. Oh, he just pulled him. That worked. But all we need Seager. Him anytime. All right, got him. Bed's complete. So those teams got check the right. And I don't think we got nothing else that was out of the normal. That's a page dropping. It's actually almost basically affordable as well. And I only gotta do the new three, and then I have Josh Donaldson. So, I did with those. And got first. Oh, 3 stolen bases with Yankees? That's gonna take a lot. Come back to that. Satchel Page came. That's it. Once I do the new 3, that would unlock John House. I'll do that. I'll do that later. And yeah, that'll be about it for this stream. I'm tighten up some little technical stuff on here, and I'll see you later.